Here 4 Fox-Flo labels, different colours, which have undergone 8,000 hours of UV weathering testing. So the colours we got are white, blue, red and yellow. Okay. So I think the next one, 3mm, pretty tight bend now. White. And you can see that's tight around the mandrel. That's okay. Blue. Tight to the mandrel. That's okay. Red.
Just come down a little. Yep.
Tight to the mandrel. And yellow. Tight to the mandrel. These are the samples following the 3mm mandrel test. It's apparent that the printing is still clearly legible, and there doesn't appear to be any significant degradation as a result of that test. So we're going to do a reverse bend test, bending it one way and then the other. So we'll start with the blue label. Blue label, bend one way and then the other. Red mandrel, red label rather, bend one way, then the other. Yellow, bend one way, then the other. And the white, bend one way, and then the other. Okay, and again, the print is still clearly visible. Okay, now the samples have all chalked, but by scraping at the chalking, the original colour can be seen below the chalking, so the original colour is still visible. Okay, so here we've got 3 Fox-Flo labels which have been tested for 3,000 hours. These have been tested on 8mm cables, which is significantly narrower than the normal cable diameter that we tested, or that they would be recommended for. So if we look at them, they've been held down with cable ties, but if we look at them, there's a little bit of whitening on the edges. They're still clearly legible. And there's no significant signs of any other degradation. So the same applies in all 3 cases. And they still look flexible. Well, they still are flexible. Okay. So the cables can be seen, or the labels can be seen to be still very flexible. Still clearly legible, and apart from some whitening, there's no visual signs of degradation there. This is an example of a competitor's product which has also had 3,000 hours of testing. As can be seen, there's some chalking and the sample is bowed towards the edges. It can also be felt to be stiffening a little compared to the Fox-Flo product. I'll just bend this around a couple of mandrels and just see what happens. So we'll start off with a 6mm mandrel. So that's bent okay. And a 3mm mandrel. Again, that's gone round okay, but I think there's a little bit of splitting on the edges there. And the other way. It's splitting, okay. So following the mandrel test, it can be seen that this product has actually split. Okay, so here's the Fox-Flo label. It's also done 3,000 hours of testing. fold that round, 6mm mandrel, we'll do a reverse bend on this. Okay, and now around the 3mm mandrel, again with the reverse bend. Okay, so if we look at that compared to that, I think the difference is